Good evening. My guest tonight is Thomas Paine. I guess I will start with the obvious question. You know you are dead, right?
Did you honestly think that I didn't know that? Yeah. I was dead and buried, and then some dumbass dug me up and dragged my corpse to England. I guess he thought I would want to spend eternity in the land that treated me with so much kindness. It is hard to convey sarcasm with this monotone. Anyway, long story short, he lost my body and I ended up in a dumpster behind an office depot.
Well, I'm glad you could be here tonight, but it is interesting that you are not in heaven. Is God still pissed off at you for writing The Age of Reason?
No. God and I are cool. We are even in the same bowling league.
Really?
You are really one dumb sumbitch.
Moving on, you married twice. Your first wife died, and you separated from your second. You were only in your 30s, and you never remarried. Did you not have much interest in women?
Are you suggesting I hang one hand on the May pole?
Nada. I'm sure that you and the Marquis de Lafayette were ailing all the young birds of Paris. Nudge nudge, wink wink, say no more, say no more.
You have the colourful language of Edmund Burke, and the brains to match.
I assume that was an insult, and I do not appreciate it.
You best check yourself before you wreck yourself.
So what are you up to now?
The world is my country, all mankind are my brethren, and to do good is my religion. And I have been managing an Applebee's.
You played a role in both the American and the French Revolution. Which do you think turned out better?
Well, the Americans did not try to behead me. But it is sad that the Americans gave up so much personal freedom. It is none of the government's business what you put in your body.
I'm sorry, are you referring to the war on drugs or the repealed sodomy laws?
I was speaking to the drug war. But congrats on legal sodomy. But from tariffs to subsidies, permits and licenses, victimless crimes to the FCC. You have really cocked it up.
Of everything that has happened since your death, what has America done that impresses you the most?
The end of the most detestable of all human institutions, slavery. And the Beastie Boys. Scheming on a thing that's a mirage. I am trying to tell you all it's sabotage.
Well, this has been lovely. Is there anything you would like to add?
Society in every state is a blessing. But government, even in its best state, is but a necessary evil. In its worst state, an intolerable one. For when we suffer, or are exposed to the same miseries by a government, which we might expect in a country without government, our calamity is heightened by reflecting that we furnish the means by which we suffer. Also, I will be appearing at the Funny Bone this Friday and Saturday. I mean, what is the deal with airplane food? Am I right, people?
Your material is a bit dated.
I have been dead for over 200 years.
Shine on, you crazy diamond. Good night, everybody.